So here we go. S&P 500 this month at very critical levels. This is the highest level we had since 2009. We're monitoring this level incredibly carefully. This level is not to be ignored. But again, we still have quite a bit of time to go, and it would be quite a shocker if S&P will blast through this level. We will review this level at the end of the month. This is where S&P is pointing up to on our weekly chart. So this is where we need to pay attention very carefully, because our weekly chart, this spectacular rally that started due to Bernanke no tapering announcement that took a world surprise, weekly chart is pointing up to actually much higher levels all the way to 1798. That's where trend will decide if it will continue as major trend or if that's where it will reverse. So 1798 is incredibly critical level on our weekly chart. Then we're pointing up to 1875 and all the way to 2000. But this is huge. 1798 on S&P 500. Very critical. So once again, we're monitoring 1728, which is not far away, and that would be very critical level at the end of the month. And our weekly chart is actually pointing up a bit higher. This adorable short we had taken yesterday at about 107.50 level, and it is still on 200 ticks later. I placed my trail at 106.16. There are quite a few alphas that had taken this trade as we discussed in Alpha Wave Traders Club. It was very clearly very powerful collapse, very powerful structure, but once again pay attention to what oil is doing since reaching danger zone levels. Oil is giving us a bullish pullback, the bearish trend a bit tired, so it is incredibly important to monitor what oil will do in the next hour, because oil is showing potential for very powerful reversal. Let's take a look what oil weekly telling us. Chop. This is very critical and very fascinating levels where oil is dancing at, showing us confirmation that very powerful rally very much possible. And then we will monitor oil at 110. If oil will blast through 110, it will migrate all the way to 114.64. Those are the levels we're currently watching on oil. And once again, the importance of decision point 1, the end of the minor trend, is not to be ignored. This is where oil is struggling, third month in a row to break through. This level is very critical, and it's incredibly powerful what will transpire by the end of the month, as we're showing potential very powerful short formations. Once again reminding you, it's essential and critical to know where decision point 1 is. This is where a minor trend ends, and this is where oil is struggling third month in a row. In order for trend to become major on monthly chart, oil has to blast through to decision point 2, 117, and potentially all the way to 129.48 area. So incredibly critical, incredibly powerful, all the levels drawn on oil in May 2013. So once again, this hour on oil, small time formations are actually incredibly critical. Because guess what? I may be finally closing this short, and I may be catching long to the upside, which we will be discussing in detail in Alpha Wave Traders Club and in our education course right now. So have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. It's very critical to know where these levels are, where to monitor for reversals, and what not to enter into. So let's go into our wave class And let's monitor these formations to see if we shall take long to the upside on oil.